welcome to Algebra 2 Quick Concepts. Today we're going to be talking about something called fractional parts of a number. It's first introduced in your book, your Saxon book, lesson 5. I teach it in a different way than they do it, so I'm going to kind of just teach it as I do, like with the lessons. So I'm going to just run through a couple problems with you from their example section. So the first one says 1/5. This is page 40 in your book if you want to follow along. 1/5 of the clowns had red noses. Then it says if 30 clowns had red noses, how many clowns were there in all? All right, so the first thing I want to do is I want to find out if my information matches or not. So 1/5 of the clowns had red noses. So I'm just going to kind of pull out what I can when I hit a number. So 1/5 is a number, and it says if 30 clowns had red noses, how many were there in all? Well, guess what? My information matches, so now I can set up my problem. It's going to be 1/5 of the total is 30. Okay? Now I need to get t alone, so I just multiply both sides by the reciprocal, and t is equal to 150. All right, let's do one a little bit different. Let's look at example 5.5. This is also on page 40 in your Saxon Algebra 2 book. It says 7/8 of the Tartar horde rode horses. Then it says if 140,000 were in the horde, how many did not ride horses? So this one can be done a couple different ways. So first of all, understand that we're going to use 7/8. It says 7/8 of the Tartar horde. Well, it gives us the Tartar horde. 7/8 of 140,000. Now be careful because this is the ones that rode horses. So I'm going to go ahead and work that out. 7/8, that's 17,500. Oops, not 17,500. That's so if I were to do this, I grab my calculator and I'd say 7 times 140,000 divided by 8. So I know that 122,500 of that horde rode horses. But look at what it's asking for. It's asking for how many did not ride horses. So I could either say, well, that would be 1/8 of the 140,000, or I could just say this minus this. So 140,000 minus 122,500. That's how much did not ride horses. Okay, so we've done now one where the information matched. Very easy setup. One where we were given the total, so we can just work it straight through. And I'm going to give you one where the information does not match. Okay, so I want you to try this one. I'm looking for a good one that has where the information does not match. So give me 1 second. Okay, so this is from lesson 9 in your book. We are going to do number 6. So problem set 9 in your Saxon Algebra 2 book, page 57, number 6. It says Diomedes peered into the darkness and saw 1,400 Trojans. If he could not see 7/8 of the Trojans, how many Trojans were there? So first of all, we can see that could not see and saw two different pieces of information. Our information does not match up. So I need to make it match up. Well, if he could not see 7/8, he can see 1/8. So now I have my two pieces of information I need to solve the problem. So this, again, we would just multiply both sides by this. Grab my calculator. 1,400 times 8. So our total is 11,200. Now, so again, there's 3 types of these problems. The first type, like I said, is the one where the information matches. Very simple to set up. That's the setup. Then you, of course, multiply both sides by the reciprocal. The second type is the one I just showed you where the information does not match and we have to make it match. So here I just said 8/8 minus 7/8 gave me the amount that was actually saw. And as you can see, it's set up the exact same way. The third type is where they're giving us a fractional part of the total. And there I'm just going to work it straight out and make sure my answer is what they want. So 3 types of these problems.